Hi everyone, welcome to the webinar. I hope I'm audible to you guys. Okay. If I'm audible, guys, just in the comment section, you guys can type yes, you are audible. Then I would know. Okay, that's great. Thanks, Tilak, and thanks, Deepa. Thanks, Pawan, for confirming. So, guys, we will just wait for let's say 6 minutes. As at exactly at 7:05, we'll start the webinar. It's already 7 now, so in next 5 minutes we'll start the webinar. Thanks for being on time, like other guys. So yeah, really appreciate it. We have 18 people who have joined the webinar. So any of your friends who are not yet joined, just invite them as soon as possible. But because guaranteed, this webinar is going to be information packed. So yeah, just invite them as soon as possible. And I'll just update everyone in the group also that we have just started. So yeah, just give me a moment.
Hey, Saurav, hi. Can you hear me? Saurav, can you hear me, Saurav?
Yes,
I
yes,
think,
yes, Wilson.
yeah. So, Saurav, just wanted to have an understanding here. So, we have a meeting scheduled for tomorrow as well. I think that's a batch specific meeting.
Anything related to batch or training, we can discuss it after the call. Okay,
Okay.
because I only have enough information about the webinar. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah,
This is like
and
a
guys,
pre-webinar, any questionnaires
yeah,
that we have. Okay.
yes,
Got
yes,
it.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah. Thanks, Wilson. So, guys, one more request. See, I would request you guys to not turn on your microphones, okay? And not, if you guys want to open your cameras, then you can open it, but not the microphones. Yes, you guys can open your microphones during the Q&A session if the mentor requests it. But otherwise, please refrain from opening your microphones, okay? And yeah, we are left with just 3 more minutes, and we will begin. Oh yeah, it's great to see that we have 26 people. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for being here in the webinar with us. Okay, so just give us 2 more minutes. We'll start. Okay, and yeah. Guys, if you have not asked your queries on the Slido, okay, your Q for the Q&A session, please do ask your questions. Okay, I'm sharing the link in the chat, in the webinar chat itself. So just post your questions there. Our mentor and analyst, Mr. Rameez, will be answering from there only. So do make sure to ask your questions there. So I've shared the Q&A link. Okay. So whatever questions you have during or after the webinar, like do ask it. Uh, uh, Hello, Ramesh. I think we can start. Okay. It's already 7:05, and yeah, most of the people have joined. We can start.
Yeah, sir.
It's over to
Thank you.
you. Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation. I'll share my screen. Just a second. I hope you guys can see my screen. Am I audible, right?
Yes, clearly. Everything is visible, audible. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Okay. So, welcome everyone to the second. Yeah. Welcome everyone for this webinar regarding a day in the life of a web pen tester. So, this webinar is conducted by CyberSapiens, the cybersecurity experts. Before starting this webinar, I would like to introduce about CyberSapiens. That is, who are we? Okay. So, we are cybersecurity experts committed to securing the digital world. So, what we do mainly, okay, we offer services for businesses. Okay. So, like we have ISO 27001 certification, and also we have VAPT. In VAPT, there are like network VAPT, web application VAPT, then we have mobile application VAPT, also we have API VAPT and cloud VAPT. Also the other VAPTs like infrastructure VAPT, IoT security testing, stick and thin client, and security testing and all. So these are comes under VAPT service which we provide. And also we have SOC analysis and malware analysis as a service for the businesses. And also we provide the service like that is GRC, that is governance, risk management and compliance. Also, we have phishing and malware simulations for the organizations if they want to test their employees or their data to be secure and all. Okay, we provide these services. Also, we can check our product that is FishCare, which is of CyberSapiens. Okay, that is your first line of a phishing defense. Then we also provide cybersecurity training and employee awareness for the people who need to learn regarding cybersecurity. Okay, and you who want to start a career in the cybersecurity. Okay, so and we'll move on to the before moving on, you can to know more about Cyber Sapiens, you can just scan this QR code, and also you can visit our website cybersapiens.com.au. Okay, so we'll start our webinar, a day in the life of a web pen tester. Okay, so it's about a pen tester journey from recon to exploitation. That is mainly about a pen tester's life in a corporate world. Okay, and I'll introduce myself. That is, who am I? Uh, Myself, Abdul Rameez, a senior security analyst at CyberSapiens, and I am a certified ethical hacker, certified mobile pen test, and certified app practitioner. And I also do red team and VAPT for the organizations regarding testing their web applications and other applications as well. Okay. So I also do training and mentoring for the people who want to learn regarding cybersecurity, and I help them out to start their career in this field. And also I do security consultation for the clients, like if they need to fix some of the find some vulnerabilities in their websites, or like mainly in the web applications. And also I'll consult them regarding the remediation steps as well. Also I will be I'm a freelance bug hunter, so I'll do bug hunting for the like in the VDP and other targets. And I'll mostly this is my introduction. So let's move on to the agenda of today's webinar. So as we can see, there are six agendas about the webinar. The first one will be overview of penetration testers. Okay, like who are penetration testers? What is their roles and responsibilities? Next, we'll have scoping questionnaire like as we'll have the purpose, the key questions, initial meeting with the client, and proposal preparation. So next we'll have the regarding accessing the web application, testing begin regarding URLs and user list, initial assessment, and and also vulnerability testing. So next we'll have report writing and remediation. So in this we'll be mentioning discussing about documenting about the findings, report writings, and remediation steps and all. So the next one will be re-auditing part about the business, okay, where we will be reaccessing the application once again, and we'll be sharing the re-audit report. Okay, so we'll be seeing all these concepts one by one in the upcoming slides, okay, in this webinar. And also we'll be discussing about the training on the web application security for the people like for the clients and all, okay, and building their secure web application and all. So this is the agenda about today's webinar. I hope you got the idea what we're going to discuss in this session, and with the live demo we'll be seeing how the people, our person as a pen tester works in a corporate world. Okay, so let's move on to the main topic, overview of a penetration tester. So let's see who is a penetration tester. As you see here, cybersecurity expert who simulate attacks to find vulnerabilities. So in a simple that means a person, okay, who is who is known to find vulnerabilities in a application, and who simulates the attacks same as a real-time hacker, okay, and he will find the vulnerabilities, he will find the loopholes that are present in that in that web application, and he will protect that organization from the real threats. Okay, so this is the about a penetration tester, and what is his roles and responsibilities. So his role is about conducting security assessments. So mainly it's about finding the loopholes, like checking the vulnerabilities are present in that particular functions or any of the technology that has been used, any frameworks, libraries, all of these things. And also they have identify their other responsibilities, like identifying exploiting vulnerabilities which was found in the assessment part. They will also try to exploit it further, because in future if they are using that particular version, it can also affect their businesses in future. So to safeguard that, they will try to exploit it as they need to exploit with various methods and all. Okay, so the research part, they will have to research on the particular vulnerabilities if they do or don't know regarding what they want to do. So there is a process for that. Okay, and also next thing is report findings and remediation solutions. Okay, recommending solution. So it's mainly about writing a report. Okay, report about all the findings what you have done in the application, and in the web application also we are recommending some solutions for them to sorry to mainly work on their to fix their vulnerabilities that is present in their web application. Okay, so these are the roles and responsibility, and we'll be seeing their clear way, okay, what a pen tester do in his corporate world. So we'll see with the first thing, that is scoping questionnaire. Before going for the scoping questionnaire, I'd like to say when you are in a corporate world, it's about if you're in a working in a organization, or if you want to start a career in cybersecurity. Okay, so you want to know what your work will be. So that this webinar mentions about that. Okay, and here in the scoping questionnaire, before starting scoping questionnaire, the when the client, okay, they approach us, they want a service from service for their web application. Okay, they will share the data. So before sharing the data, we will be sharing a scoping questionnaire with them. So that scoping questionnaire will be defining the scope and objectives of the web penetration test. Okay, what is scope and what is objectives? So scope is the part where we have to test. Okay, where in the sense there will be like login pages, there would be like search fields, there would be some other pages. Okay, the scope of the target, what all things we have to test, what to test, mainly what to test on the web application. And then we have the objectives. So the objectives are mainly, it's about what mainly what we have to test, like for what purpose. It's about like It's about like finding the vulnerabilities in that application. Okay, that is about why to test that application. That is the objectives of the application. So if I want to show you the scoping questionnaire, I'll be showing you with the this part. Okay, and here we have a scoping questionnaire. So in this scoping questionnaire we'll be asking some questions. Okay, before I want to show this, I'll be saying you with the some of the questions what we ask with the client. So the first question will be asking when you with the client, okay, that is external or internal testing. So why we ask the external or internal testing? Because will be required a VPN requirement. So if it's the external that is available publicly, it will be easy for us. There will be no need of VPN requirements. If it's the internal testing, we need the VPN requirement. Okay, and sometimes or else we have to move like we have to shift to that client location, and we have to test their application in their client location as well. Okay, this will be the questions we have to ask with the client. Then we will have the domain information. So in the domain information we'll have to ask like list of domains and web URLs to be tested. So what all web how many URLs we have to test, what are the domains we have to test. Okay, they will specify in the scoping questionnaire. And we have the user and the host list. How many numbers of users has been involved in the testing, like users are there, like admin, user, super admin, like manager, all these things will be there. So we have to ask with them. These are the questions which mainly needed. And also subdomains to be tested. So when mostly some of the organizations, they no need to test their subdomains. Okay, it's fine if you have to ask a clear testing. You have to ask the questions like we have to test the subdomains or not. Okay, so then we have to, if they allow us to do the testing on subdomains, it will take a lot of time for that. And also we have to clearly state that these questions in the scoping questionnaire. Okay, then we'll have to ask with the testing methodology, how you want the testing methodology. That will be black box testing, white box testing, or a gray box testing. So as we black box testing, they won't provide any credentials. We will directly access their URLs, that's it, and we'll be able to test it. And in the white box testing, they will provide all the credentials, like user information, all these things, and that will be a white box texting. And in the gray box texting, it will be a half of information, like black box and white box, and we have to test on our own. So these are the some questions which will be asked with the client. Okay, so yeah, this if I want to show the scoping questionnaire, so this is the questionnaire, and this is one of the client I want to show you. And web application summary, they have mentioned like Nativa is a cultural communication agency, and about their company, and what is their primary focus, content management, and is a target on web application for business or individual customers. We will ask these questions with them, scoping details, and their response should be like this. Okay, so B2C, and the main work is B2C and B2B. And how many domains are to be there to be tested? So one is only one domain we have to test, and any other subdomains are there, they have mentioned not available. And any APIs, if it's available, we can test it, otherwise no need. So how the application has been hosted? So there are like different types of content management systems are there. So it could be like there are a lot of like Joomla, Wix, and other content management systems also there. Okay, so here they have used WordPress, and also how it has been hosted. They have mentioned like it is been hosted by the some AWS service. Okay, it's fine. Okay, then we'll be going with the, it's a static website. They have mentioned static website because if there is a login and other pages, we'll be having some information about regarding that. And registration login, okay, they don't have any registration and login page. It's a not available. Then number of pages, they have mentioned around 10 to 15 pages are there. And is the internet facing? Okay, it's a publicly accessible like site, the publicly accessible application. So it's mainly about there is no need of asking the internal or external testing VPN requirement. We just got the information about domain information, and it's like basically testing as a of information. It could be like a gray box testing type. Okay, then they have given what are the technology used in the application, that is PHP, MySQL, jQuery, and all. And does the web application connects any information? It has mentioned no. Okay, then roles, and roles in the sense, as I mentioned, the user roles, admin, user, anything, they have mentioned nothing, no information regarding that. And do you have any specific concerns or requirements that you would like to address through a VAPT project? Yes, they need the full security testing of their web application. Okay, so here they have not mentioned the URL. Yeah, we'll have the URL for that. And also, is there any security incident faced in the application in the recent past and all? We'll ask like if they have breached by any of the other hackers and all. So based on that, we'll be having this scoping questionnaire, and any additional points they need, we will be asking them. So these are the informations that has been needed for the company. Okay, as a VAPT, like as a pen tester, you need these informations. Okay, like these are the questions, and this will be the information from the client side. Okay, so these are the questions as I mentioned. So then we'll have the initial meeting with the client. So why we need the initial meeting with the client? We need the demo of a web application. So why we need the demo of a web application? Because we'll have to overview the web application and its functionalities, how it looks like. Okay, so you should have a meeting with the client, otherwise it will be difficult for further testing procedure. And you will have to discuss of the usage and the access points, what all things you need to test, and how you have to test the applications. Okay, by that you will get the idea of where to test, what all things you can do in that particular path. Okay, so that's why you need the initial meeting with the client. Then you will have the proposal preparation. So this will be done with the help of manager and team leader. So you have to craft a statement of work, and you will also agreeing on the deliverables and the timelines. So where what all things you will be deliver, like the updates and all, and the timelines when you will be completing this project. So this is the proposal you have to share to the client. And then you will have the non-disclosure agreement, that is NDA. Why we need NDA? That is because importance of NDA is ensures confidentiality of a sensitive data. So as you as a pen tester, you should know about the NDA. What all any data that you get when you work as a work in a corporate world, you shouldn't share that data with others. Okay, it should be confidential in the organization itself and with your team itself. Okay, then you have to sign these agreements. Then you'll be getting the client confirmation, formal approval to proceed with the testing. So you have to proceed with the testing. After a client confirm that, you can go ahead with this testing methodology. This is the website link. They will be sharing all the users roles and all. Okay, as we got here, we just got the URL of application. They have, where it is, yeah, we'll be having a single URL for the testing. So first thing, after getting the formal approval, all these things, all these paperwork has been done. Then as a pen tester, we have the work of testing a web application. So when the testing begins, the provided URL by the client and the user list will try to access with that, uh, will be able to access with that credentials. Okay, then what we will be doing, will be starting the initial assessment. So initial assessment will be checking the web applications functions and perform reconnaissance on that. Okay, so reconnaissance is the main part, as you have to gather the information. We'll be seeing with the live demo how we will be able to do this. Then we'll be using a docking or UL animation techniques to gather the information that is available on the site. Okay, then we'll be testing the vulnerability testing, that is explore and attempt exploitation of identified vulnerabilities. So we'll be doing some exploitation of the vulnerabilities. If you find any through our initial assessment, we found some versions of the applications and we can exploit it further, we have to research on that, what we can do. We will be able to exploit it further, and we can find these vulnerabilities, and we can make it a low level from a high level vulnerability or a critical level vulnerability by exploiting these vulnerabilities. Okay, and yeah, that's about testing. So we'll move ahead with for the testing of a web application, and I'll be choosing yeah, the website, that is the Nativa, which was mentioned in the like scoping questionnaire. So I'll be using this website. This is a live website, and first thing what we have to do, we have to check the functions. Okay, the function before going further, VAPT note as a VAPT tester. If you have this note, it would be fine for you guys. And first, your thing is you have to check the technologies. What technology has been used. So we'll go ahead with that. You can go ahead check with who is lookup and other webalizers also there, and some other tools also will be available. So first thing we'll be using checking the through Webalizer. We'll be able to see the it has been used as CMSS content manage WordPress. Okay, and it has not disclosed the version. Sometimes it will disclose the version. Then other thing is yeah, or libraries, JS libraries that will be like using of what we have jQuery. jQuery libraries, mostly jQuery version 3.7.1. Yeah. Then what we have the other informations like, so these are blogs and SEO that will be related to SEO part, and these are some plugins which was built by WordPress tool WordPress itself. Okay, sometimes these plugins also have some vulnerabilities. Okay, we can research on that, how we can exploit it. So if you just want to check, we'll see that. Okay, and other informations. Okay, plugins are available. Plugins we can mention your host SEO. Then we have all these what are things, web servers. It is a Apache web server, that is Apache server. Then we have to grab the information regarding the plugins. There are other plugins like you can see contact form, WordPress Supercage, WP Bakery. These are the informations, and databases about DB. We have MySQL. Okay, most of all, the WordPress is built in uses MySQL database. Then we have the plugins. Okay, we can list out all these plugins if you need. I'll just list out two of them. Okay, contact form 7, and we'll go WP Bakery is fine. WP Bakery, yeah. So these are some of the information we got from the application. Okay, this was not provided by the clear. Some of the information was not provided by the clients. So we got through the tool called Webalizer. We can try with other tools like WordWeb or Nikto also. Okay, it will give the results. Then what we have to do, check URLs and domains. Okay, so you have to check the domain. Okay, here we have only one single domain. They have told there is no need of subdomains. This is the domain name. So domain name here, what we can do, we found one thing, that is vulnerability. One is easiest one. Okay, is as a missing SPF record. I will just mention why we can do a missing SPF, because we have to check through some tools to find the SPF record is possible or not. Okay, if it is added a SPF record, we can find it. Why I'm just why I'm mentioning this check vulnerabilities, because it can be performed. Okay, that's the reason we have to write these informations. And here we have to grab the URLs. Okay, by check going from one page to another page, it will be not easy for to grab all the links. So you can use some tools. Okay, for that. So I'll be using dill search. Okay, it is just a tool which will help you to grab the details, like grab the path which are necessary path. So I'll be using this search for this, and hyphen u. And yeah, this is the hyphen u, in the sense I have to specify with the SCP one. Okay, we have to specify with the URL part. SCPS, yes, fine. Yeah, and we'll specify with full URL, so I can get the clear cut of information. And I will go with hyphen I, which will be mainly use of testing for to get the only 200 OK results, and 302 OK, which will be rewriting. So this is my just a simple command to grab the details. And also I have some other methodology for this. I will be showing that. And Then we got the domain, it is grabbing the URLs, and other methodology also there, which will help you to grab the URLs, some of the tools which are available for us. Okay, and also we have to check the functions. Why we need to check the functions? We have to check what all functions are there here. Home page, we don't have any functions clearly, just it will has the informations. One functions like, okay, it's redirecting to same page. Then we have like other informations. Okay, it's just redirecting to the same page. As when you over here, you'll be able to see some information in the below. Okay, and another easiest vulnerability that can be found as a VAPT as a pen tester, we can check for the basic links. Like if this profile, the social media icon is not available, we can find a vulnerability. Okay, so here it is available, that means we'll be not able to get any information. And we can check for all the social media icons. If it is not available, then we can create an account on that. That's a broken link hijacking vulnerability. Here we can find that. Okay, so broken link uh, hijacking, then we're not able to find, and we can say it as not available. Okay, so you have why I'm just typing these informations, because when you as a weapon tester, if you are working in a corporate world, you have to provide the daily updates. Okay, the updates are necessary, and the weekly updates also necessary, because these updates, like, it will show what work you have done, what all the vulnerability so you have tested on the application, what all the information you have gathered from the applications. Okay, and here also the same informations are available. Sometimes it will be having a different informations. Then the functions we were testing, like here there is just information, just a random page, as they have mentioned the static page, and they have just information about different pages. Okay, contact page is there. Let's see what we can do in the contact page. Okay, here one contact form is there, so which is easier for us, and we can mention this contact form. Okay, so we got this comes under the check functions part. Here we got this, where we can try for uh, like XSS injection and other injection methodology, mainly injection attacks. Okay, so we'll see what injection attacks can be find on that, and then we can go ahead with the next methodology. Uh, okay, this is a manual testing. Why mainly people hire with the knowledge, the companies hire the people who has knowledge about cybersecurity, because they should have the capability or a skill to like work on their own, okay, with the manual methodology. So they should have their manual methodology. As we've just found some informations, it's fine, we don't have a lot of information here, and this is just share button. So next thing is, we got this much information, it's fine. Then we can scan through OSZAP. Okay, so some tools are available. There are like a lot of tools are available here, and we'll go with the OSZAP. So why we are using OSZAP? So it will provide us some basic information about the a website with some vulnerabilities. So if it's available, it will be easy for us to find this vulnerability. Okay, now it will just okay, now it has started. So I'll go with the manual automated testing here, and I'll paste the URL and start the attack. And after starting the attack, it will grab the URLs. And in the alert section, you will be able to notice some of the information. You can save this information for future purpose. Okay, don't like as a weapon tester, if you just scan with these tools and all, and you send the reports to your manager or to client directly, so it will be not they will directly fire, because it's just to use as a reference purpose. Okay, and here you should have the knowledge, okay, when you get this information. Sometimes these tools can also give you the false positive, okay, just don't directly believe in it. So sometimes it will have this false positive, you don't know what information it will mention, that this is the information which is vulnerable, okay. And here also it is showing it's vulnerable for clickjacking, so we can try for this. So these are some of the vulnerabilities which was mentioned by OSDRAP. Just write down these vulnerabilities from okay, we'll be able to OWASP ZAP report. Okay, if you want, you can just take down that report and you can just write down this, or okay, you can generate the report, or you can save this report and you can check each vulnerabilities, what, how we can find this, okay. That will be comes mainly comes under uh, scan results, okay. Here we'll generate the report and we have to check later on. So this is the part of generating generating the report and check the vulnerabilities found in that. Yeah, so these are some methodology. Then, as we found it is WordPress vulnerable, it is the CMS of WordPress. What we can do is, I have one of the methodology as as a pen tester. I have to keep this because it's necessary for me. And as in the WordPress, it's easier as to find the login page and all. Okay, if it's leaking a login page in the web application directly, it means it's vulnerable for us. Okay, login.php, let's see. And okay, we are able to get the login page of this page, this web application, so it can be reported. And if you're able to access this login page, it's also fine. Okay, login page is available. We can exploit it further if you need. Admin login page, okay, one we got. And then next thing, we have some other methodology. The login page we can find through this methodology, user enumeration. Then we can check for this path. Okay, this is the one of the path which will help us to grab the details of users which are available in the web application. Let's see, users. Okay, there's some bypasses for that. Okay, it's not working. We can try with this second methodology. So that's why, like, whenever you research on some of the like websites, okay, just make the notes on that and check for it. So some of the paths are available. So if I'm not able to check one by one, I can use burp suite for that. So burp suite will be easier for us. So what I have to do, I just have to capture this request. I have to turn on my burp suite first, then I'll reload it. Yeah, I have the request here. I'll send it to repeater, or you can send it to intruder. So if you are proposing the request, we can check with intruder. Okay, then we have to just remove it and select this position and payload section. I'll just paste the payloads what we have to propose and start the attack. And it will check for the attack, and here we'll get some results. If you're getting 200, okay, that means the path is available and the length is very good, which is showing some information. It will show the information here. 404 means the kind of page is not available. And in the render section also, you can check for what page has been shown. It's just a blank page, 404 not found. So in this way you can test the application. So if you are able to get these in, files and all, that means you can just find this vulnerability. Okay, then just check for cron file. So cron file, it's mainly to check if it's vulnerable for DOS and all. Okay, it's just a basic file. It's not a basic file. So by if the cron.php is available, that means it's easier for us to grab the details, like to DOS the website. Okay, then as I started scanning with the research, it's fine. I have tested it here. Then WebIQRL, some tools are available, so I can use that as well. And online WebIQs, we can visit these tools also. Okay, so WP scan is also there, one of the tools which is mainly used in Kali Linux. Okay, we found some of the paths that are available. I'll open another command prompt, okay, which will be easier for us to do a WP scan on that website, because these tools also sometimes it would be false positive. So what you have to do, you have to just specify. If you want, you can check with the help of this tool what all options are there, how we have to specify the application info, the URLs and all. You can just go with hyphen URL. I'll just clear this out once. URL. Then I have to specify the uh, website. Okay, then I'll just have to just copy this, and I'll go ahead with the scanning of with this methodology. Okay, before that I'll just paste this URL. Then we have this methodology to test the application. Because why I'm going with the WP scan? This WP scan is about the WordPress scan tool, and if I test with this, if it's a different application, if it's hosted on a different one, I have to use other tools. Okay, WP scan is WordPress scan tool to find the vulnerabilities. Why it's not copying? Okay, just a minute. So it's not able to copy. I don't know what's the issue. I'll just mention with the hyphen E. Then we have to specify with the username. We need vulnerable themes, vulnerable plugins. Then we need database. We need the config. Okay, we have not typed clearly. Vulnerable themes, vulnerable plugins, users, config files. What is there? Yeah, cp config. cp we have to specify. Then db database files. Then if you need, you can specify with the random user agent to scan the website, because if it has any firewall protection, which will bypass this uh, testing. Okay, then we'll be able to scan this. Scan, start the scan, WP scan. Okay, here options are available. You can just check this. You can go ahead with this options and all to test the application. Oh, yeah. Just a minute. Yeah. So sometimes these tools will show you some errors. It's fine. Okay, if you're not able to do that, we'll go ahead with this informations which we got. Okay. So sometimes, as I mentioned, some tools you will not get the clear options or what all things you can do here. Okay. And I'll just copy this information, copy selection, and just paste it here. Yeah, we got these URLs. Okay, URL enumeration has been done. Then we'll go ahead with the scan results. These are URLs. Okay, this much URLs we have found. So we can try opening each one by one URLs, what all information it leaks. Okay, and so this is how we can find some URL. And in this one, in this path, if there is any vulnerability, we can easily find that. Find the yeah, exploit for that. Okay, and other thing what we have found, yeah, in the burp suite, we'll go ahead with burp suite. Here also, if you have the application here, Nativa, you can just do a scan on that. Engagement tools, search for it, or actively scan this host. It will scan the information and just check the response, how it show the response and all. So in the response, if it shows Apache versions, that means it's a banner grabbing vulnerability. And also sometimes you can check with the issues. And the issues, it will show if any vulnerability can be present on that. That is open redirection. It has been mentioned, open redirection through DOM based, and also cross domain script module also is there. Okay, so see, these are some of the vulnerabilities can be found in this, and also it's vulnerable for clickjacking. So it mostly through OS app also we found clickjacking. Here also we have found clickjacking. So we'll add clickjacking in the list, and it has mentioned spelling was wrong. Then it has been mentioned state stands for security. That means missing security address could be there. Okay, so these are some basic vulnerabilities can be found. So the high level vulnerabilities also can be found on these applications. Okay, let's try with that. And as we found the application, let's go ahead with, yeah, let's check with the cookies head analyzer, and it mentions that it is vulnerable for security address. So that means it's available. Yes, and clickjacking also it's available as it doesn't have a extreme options header. And injection attacks we have not tried. We have to try with some of the other attacks methodology. Missing security headers, we have to check the domain name with the tool called MX toolbox. Okay, and it will mention we have to do a scan for S, SPF, okay? SPF checkup, then you have to scan this. If you are able to, it has mentioned SPF record has been published, that means it's not vulnerable for SPF. So that means we have to specify NA. Okay, so if you have a set of list for a methodology for testing the web application, it will be easier for us, for you guys to test it. And here admin login page is there. We can try its S, and here we can try for the exploitation. What all things for exploitation? In the injection attacks, we can try XSS for the exploitation, and here we can hijack the account, but it is not available. So missing security address we can try for, as I mentioned, clickjacking is there, and we can try for cross origin resource sharing, and in the admin page we can try for brute forcing the page, and brute forcing the login page, which will allow us to grab the details. And if we are able to get the uh, username, it is easier for us to do that, because if you have the username, only one username will be available, then uh, we can easily brute force the password. Okay, and other thing is the other options also available. That means we have to try for slash xmlr pc.php if it's available, or if it shows post request, okay, it has been forbidden. They have mentioned forbidden. So otherwise, we could have tried some vulnerability, that is XML PC, which will lead to DOS, SSR, or brute force admin panel access and all. Okay, so we have to list some methodology as it has mentioned forbidden. That means it's not vulnerable for XML PC attack. So we found this XML PC that is not available. It has been like the forbidden. Okay, otherwise we could have tried for exploitation part. So exploitation I will be not able to showing that, because it's a large pause, like we have to check what how to exploit it. Just mentioning clickjacking, it's not fine. If you need to show a high level impact on the vulnerability, if you are able to exploit it, just research on that. How to research on that? If just search like Java jQuery, okay, jQuery version 1.7 point, yeah, 1, and it has a vulnerability. Research on that, you'll get so many jQuery information regarding jQuery vulnerabilities. If you are able to exploit it, just research on exploit for that, and you'll get some of the exploitation from GitHub or exploit DB, some of the informations, like some of the reports also there, how it has been exploited further in the jQuery. So you can try with that methodology as well. Okay, so that's about exploitation, and I couldn't able to show with the clear view of exploiting and uh, testing. And these are some methodology I'm just saying, because you, as a pen tester, we have to do all these things. It will take, if I show, it will take around 2-3 days of session for you guys. Okay, that's the reason I couldn't able to show you with the clear cut of information regarding finding the vulnerabilities. Some of the vulnerabilities has been found, like missing security headers, login page was detected, clickjacking is there, injection attacks, it is needed some options and all. Okay, and yeah, So that's how we have to test and explore the web application to find the vulnerabilities and all. Okay. The thing is, you should have the skill where to find the vulnerability, where to apply the vulnerability you have learned learned and all. Okay. You should have the skill to find where to apply this. So as a pen tester, you should know where to crack the code. So developers, they know to create the web application, they will build all these things. But as a security researcher or a cybersecurity expert, you should know, you will be able to know that if the developers have created a search bar, in their search bar, what we can do, we can try for XSS injection, we can try for SQL injection, we can try for HTML injection. There are like lot of set of vulnerabilities to be learned. Okay, that's why I just mentioned, if I take a session for do a day in a life of pen tester, it is not just a 1 hour session or a 1 day session. It will, as I mentioned, it can take as a 1 month also, because for some of the clients, they have lot of applications to test, and we will it will take more than 1 2 3 months, and it could sometimes, if they have a lot of applications, we need a team to collaborate, and we will decide what all things we have to do. Okay, that's the role of a pen tester, to test the vulnerabilities. And to first thing, as I mentioned, these are some basic steps what you have to follow as a pen tester. Okay, then we'll have the report rating and the remediation part. So what we have to do after finding the vulnerabilities, we have to do documenting the findings and all. Then we'll have the detailed report of discovered vulnerabilities. Then we'll have to step by step analysis and the screenshots. So I'll be showing the reports for you, how it will look like. Then we have to add the VAPT report components. The main thing in the report components, we have to add the executive summary, tools used in that, also the conclusion and the recommendations for that. Okay. Yeah. So, and the remediation steps, you have to specify the suggest and fixing the vulnerabilities. Most of all, some people will not get the idea what to do. If you find this vulnerability, what they have to apply. If you find a clickjacking vulnerability, what you have to apply, you have to apply a fix called xframe options. You have to enable the xframe options for only origin, or it should be denied. Okay, that xframe options header should be implemented on the web application to fix that vulnerability. And collaboration with the client for effective remediations. If they don't have the correct idea, we have to provide with the clear code, and you have to suggest some remediations for that. So that's about remediation, reporting and remediation part. So I'll just show the report for you guys. And here we have the report. Yeah, so this is a basic report, web application VAPT by CyberSapiens. We provide this report. This is a sample report, and we have to mention these informations and all. Also, yeah, so here it will have the document attributes, executive summary, where we'll be processing the data, test graph of the applications, auditing scope, and methodology and standards. Okay, so it's mainly useful for the people who are starting their career in cybersecurity, and the people from the organization, if they want to know how the VAPT is conducted. So these are the steps. Okay, basically it's the mainly basic steps. If you need a clear way of steps and all, we can just contact us for business requirements. And also, if you need to start a career in cybersecurity, you can just contact for CyberSapiens. Okay, and we'll help you on that to gain more knowledge regarding cybersecurity. So the project time frame will be what time will be there, and risk and rating levels, vulnerability summary, how many vulnerabilities has been found. And the main part, all these just informations. The main part is observations. Okay, observation, we have to mention accesses, the vulnerability that is found in that application. We have to specify with the IP or the URLs. Then we have to specify with the risk and the description of the vulnerability with the impact, what it will affect to the web application. Then also we have to mention with the proof of concept, that is POC. So why we say it as POC? It's about the proof with how the vulnerability has been what vulnerability has been found on that particular URL. So you have to make a pictures, or it could be a video for them. Then you have to specify the remediation. So sometimes remediation is fine. If we are not able to follow it, you have to just mention that. Okay. Yeah, so these are some informations you have to proceed, and also like tools used for assessment. If you have used a lot of tools, you just mention all these tools for testing you have, which you have used. Okay, there are like set of tools. As a cybersecurity analyst, I know a lot of tools. Okay, so if I just give the names, and if I show a live demo regarding all the tools, it will take a lot of time. Okay, so yeah, then we have to specify the conclusion. And as per we have ISO certified company and United Accreditation Foundation. That's why we provide these reports with these seals and all. Okay, and yeah, this is a confidential information because as we share this information to the client, we'll provide with the some of the keys and all. Okay, when they open this, they will have the keys to will provide with the passwords for them to open that. Otherwise it will be, if it found by any other people, they can easily get to know the informations about the uh, uh, about the organizations. Okay, that's why we should provide this the data with the confidential way. So then we'll get to know about the re-auditing part. The re-auditing in the sense, we have to re-access the application once again. That is, re-accessing, we have to verify the fixes for previously found bugs. So if you found click jacking and it's they have applied the fix and it is not applied properly. Okay, so they have applied extreme options header, but the thing is they have mentioned that allow all sites. So that means it's also now it's vulnerable for once again. So we have to re-access the application once again. Then we have to provide the re-audit report for them. Then we have to mention that is it is also once again it is present. Okay, then if it is fixed later on, okay, we have to mention in the re-audit report it is fixed and all. Then business risk acceptance. Why we have to provide with the business risk acceptance? Because as a risk if any of the vulnerability, okay, just think that one of the vulnerability, it is vulnerable and they don't want to fix it because they don't know. They have applied all the fixes but it was not able to fix by them. Also we provide some remediations, or it could be some of the business requirement for them itself. Okay, so if they accept that only, we can go further with the client. Okay, they have to accept the that business risk has been accepted by them, because later on if any of the attacks has been happened to the occurred to their organization, they shouldn't mention our name. Okay, so every, not only our, every cybersecurity company, it's the main focus. Okay, so they should accept the business risk, and it will be providing with the VAPT certificate, that is issuing a certificate upon successful remediation. So after all these fixes, we'll be providing the VAPT certificate. So how the certificate looks like, I'll be showing you that. Yeah, so this is the VAPT certificate for you guys, and this it all looks like. So this is from CyberSapiens, to whom it may concern. Whenever, like, if you are from organization and if you need a web application pen testing from service from the CyberSapiens, you can just check this. Okay, this is just a sample certificate, and that's how it works. Okay, that's about testing a web application. And another thing is training on web application security. So all these things about client, it's about testing their web application. And also if they need a training, okay, and if they need to build a secure web application for their organization, or if and if they need best security tools and all, we'll provide a training for them. That is best practice of maintaining a secure application. We'll also do a vulnerability awareness, like we'll provide take a sessions on vulnerability, how it will be found, how, where we can find these vulnerability and all, how they can fix their vulnerability by implementing these security uh, remediations for their applications. Okay, so this training will be also provided for the client by the pen tester. Okay, this is the way of it is not a day in a life of pen tester, it's a year in a life of pen tester. Okay, and empowering the client, also we will provide the strategies for ongoing security monitoring and improvement. So we'll also mention regarding their also re-audit their report of once in a year. Like if they applied a new fixes on that, we'll also check their, monitor their web application if it's still vulnerable or not. Okay, after applying new like frameworks or libraries into their website, we'll check on that functions as well. So that is a day in a let's have a worker of web pen tester. Okay, so that's regarding a day in a life of web pen tester. I hope you guys got the idea about what you guys will be working in a corporate world. Okay, so So we'll start with the Q&A now. And we have, I think we got some of
Ramesh,
the
sorry.
Q&A.
Hi,
Yeah,
Ramesh. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry to interrupt. Before we move on to the Q&A, can we discuss about the training program, the offer
okay,
that is
fine.
going on? Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, as I want before start going for the Q&A, I'll go ahead with the career path of a web pen tester. So as a web pen tester, what we'll get some entry level tasks. When you join a company, you will get an entry level task as a pen tester. Some basic assessment regarding the testings. You will be have to collaborate with the team leader and your some team with your senior and all. Then you will have the advanced assessment of testing the applications with the good level of testing. Okay, as I was when I as I joined this CyberSapiens. I was just a beginner. I don't know. I got some entry level tasks as well as then I got the advanced level assessments of testing of web applications. I tested with my own capability, had my skills to test this. Okay, because I learned this methodology, all this by getting the knowledge, okay, about cybersecurity. And then we'll go with the specialization because as not only you should have a skill in web application pen testing, you should also move on to API pen testing, mobile pen testing. You should, if you have a bunch of knowledge in the cybersecurity, it is good way of learning which will help you to move on further. Okay, that's the chain career path of a web pen tester. Then you will have the collaboration and the reporting part. So why collaboration reporting? Because every like after if you are junior, then you will be promoted to senior because like you will have that skill and ability to work with the team and you can manage the team and all. Then it is a continuous learning as a web pen tester. Not only web pen tester, you will be mentioned as a penetration tester. Okay, you will be uh, learning all as a like learning all these concepts like API, mobile, cloud, or there are like a set of penetration testing methodologies also there. Okay, then we'll go with the security career paths. So security career paths, why? Because the way is there. Okay, if you want to start your career in cybersecurity, so there is a pathway for that. First you will be able to learn like security engineering, security operations, threat management, and security assurance. These are some of the way of starting a career. Okay, then you will be able to learn application security, infrastructure security. There are like a lot of, you can see set of options are available in a cybersecurity part. Then on in the security options, we have SOC, and the vulnerability management we have security researcher, and it is also move on for the next step. That is in the application security we have DevSecOps, in infrastructure cloud security, in SOC we have threat hunting, forensic malware analysis. Yeah, there are like set of ways are there. Okay, there is not only one path. If you go with the cybersecurity path, you will get a different level of path which we can you can choose on your own because you should able to like choose your path because you have the skills in which you are capable of. Okay, so this is the way you can move on. So if I go with the stage of getting into cybersecurity, so these are some stage one and feeder roles. Okay, you should have the education and abilities like graduate proven ability and IT and tech informations. Okay, others like financial risk analyst and coding as a software developer and also IT and networking. So in the stage one and stage two, you will have these just basic ideas regarding role in cybersecurity. Then you will have the stage three, which will be moving on to general cybersecurity as a vulnerability tester, cybersecurity administrator, analyst, junior pen tester. So these are the stage three level of career paths for you to start a cybersecurity to start your cybersecurity career. Okay, then stage four you'll have the advanced generalist, which will be cybersecurity specialist, senior security analyst, and also cybersecurity specialist in administrator, application security specialist. All these options are available. So it's not just a one path, just learning some cybersecurity, just learning some courses. You will be not able to, you will not get the clear idea what you want to be. Okay, so there is a path. Okay, you have to follow that. You have to go with that. Then you will be able to see a different types of path because in that one path there are like different routes are there, which will allow you to get more and more knowledge, and you will be the good penetration tester in your life. Okay, and then you will have the stage 5, which is governance, chief privacy officer, cybersecurity lawyer, cryptographer, security engineer. These are some high level, the top level of cybersecurity careers. Okay, and if I want to say what the package gets for the people, okay, who want to, who has chosen their life as a cybersecurity and who got this type of jobs as a security administrator, his package will be like 71 lakh 71 lakh of package for per annum. So there are like different types of packages will be there. It's basically it's on the area perspective. Okay, so if you guys ask like I have the idea about cybersecurity, I am not getting the job. It's not about the job. It's also the job, when they offer some job, they have some requirement. What skill should you guys have? Okay, based on that, you should apply for the job, and also they will provide the package. Okay, they will provide the package based on your skill and the you how what you are capable of. Okay, so just researching, you got these types of job and salary is very less. It's not about that. It's the see the packages are very high, and it's based on the area and what skill do you have. On that basis they will just give you the package. Okay, and other thing is, as a security architecture, you will get the good amount of package and all. Okay, these are the some of the packages of cyber security experts. And yeah, so for that reason we introduce you guys, that is training plus internship. Okay, you can visit this form regarding if you want to start your career in cybersecurity. Will You can just register on that form. So don't miss out this chance, guys. And it's you can register now by joining our cybersecurity training and internship program today. So that's not only that, you guys also have a good thing, that is you'll be getting the 20,000 20K of module, which is PH and the bug hunting module, which is mainly about 20K. And if you join this cybersecurity training and internship program, if you register on that, you can just scan this QR code, or you can visit this link. And if you register now, you will be able to get that information, get that modules for free. Okay, if you join this internship. And also, yeah, not only that, guys, you'll also get up to, if you register before 30th September. Okay, before this 10 days, you will get 5,000 up to discount on up to 5,000 for these 10 days. Okay, so yeah, just scan this. I have this QR code open, and you guys can register on this link. Here, guys.
Yes, Ramesh. So
Yeah.
we will give the attendees 2 minutes or 1 minute to at least fill the form. So, guys, I would request you guys to fill the form as soon as possible. Okay, like the last date of this offer will close on 30th of September. So you guys have only 10 days to register for this offer. And in this offer, as Mr. Ramesh mentioned, like you will be getting two of the courses for completely free. Okay, along with our main course. Okay, so let's say if you go with our main training program, that is a Cyber Fusion, advanced level cybersecurity training program, and if you purchase that program, you will be getting ethical hacking program, that is CEH, worth 5,000 completely free, and an additional program, that is bug hunting essential training program, worth 15,000, that is also completely free, along with the main training program. So at the price of one training program, you are getting three. Okay, and not only that, we thought like this won't be enough to charm you guys. So we have an additional 5,000 discounts for the users who register right now within this duration of the webinar. Okay, so if you guys register now, then our course advisors will be connecting with you and giving you an additional offer, additional discount of up to 5,000 on top of the current 20,000 discount. Okay, Anurag, the prices and all our course advisor will discuss. But yes, the prices are very economical. Okay, you will not find the quality that we are giving at that price. Okay, when you come to know the price, you will be shocked. Okay, so just connect with the course advisors. That will only happen if you fill up that contact form, the Google form. Okay, then only you will be able to get in touch with you. Otherwise, like, this offer will also vanish, and the time for you guys to upskill will also vanish. Okay, so take this time, just fill up that form, take that chance, and who knows, you could be an upcoming star in the cybersecurity field. Okay, and we will make sure that happens. Okay, because
Yeah,
at
yeah.
CyberSapiens we know what is required to what is required and what is required for to make you guys a proper cybersecurity professional. So
Yeah.
we'll just wait for 30 more seconds. Okay, and then we can move on to the Q&A. Okay, I think any user who was interested might have filled the form. Okay,
Guys,
yeah.
as
So
Saurabh mentioned, you'll have 30 seconds. Please fill out the form fast. Okay. So, as all these offers are available for the last next 10 days, please just go ahead and register. You can scan this QR code, or you can go ahead with this link and all. Yeah, Saurabh. Yeah.
yes, guys. So I think we are almost close to the end of 30 seconds. Okay, so we will now move on to the Q&A. And yes, Ramesh, please proceed with the Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, we'll go ahead with Q&A. And here. So just check what are questions we got from uh, the candidates who are interested in cybersecurity. Okay, so the first question, like, hello, I wanted to know what's the maximum salary I can expect after completing your training program. So as I mentioned, as a pen tester, it's mainly on your skill, what you learn. Okay, so and also if I say if I'm if I say about the Cyber Sapiens, the course we offer, it's mainly regarding the combination of all these cybersecurity domains. Okay, we have a set of informations that are available in this training plus internship program, and you'll get a good amount of salary. And if you want, you can check our like latest job like the students, okay, the interns who has got the jobs and all. Okay, you can check it out through our Instagram, LinkedIn. You can follow and check the amount of candidates who got the jobs and all. Okay, you can contact them, you can just check the package with them. Okay, that's all about what I want to answer. And yeah, we'll go ahead with the next one. How many months after completing my internship? How many after completing my internship and training with the dedication as a fresher, be graduate? Will it take for me to get into a well-paid company? Yes, it's definitely you will get a definitely good job, and you should show the interest. Okay, so it will be for 6 months, and not in the 6 months you will get a good amount of knowledge with the full a set of cybersecurity domains, and also you will have these the internship the certificate about the experience you have. Okay, all these concepts, not only you will be working with the real time projects, not the old projects which was sent to others. It will be a real time projects which you will be working on. Okay, and next, then can a hacker get job in other countries when we are graduated from India? So you will be not a hacker. Okay. So ethical hacker or a hacker in the sense we as a penetration tester we mentioned we it as a ethical hacker. As you can see my teacher, it's about cyber sapiens ethical hacker. And you if you want to start a career, you just go with the mention as a cyber security specialist or security analyst. Okay, you will mostly if you are graduated from India also, if it from any other places as well. Okay, you should have the experience or the skills to find the loopholes, and you can get the job in different companies. So one of our client like not the client, one of our candidates got a good amount of package in the abroad companies. Okay, so you will get that. Then, yeah, beginner in CS always face errors. Any tips or websites for troubleshooting errors in new cybersecurity tools or platforms? I have already tried Reddit and Medium. Okay, so as you have mentioned, beginner in CS, in the sense, I hope it's about cybersecurity. So if you face errors, you should find the solutions. Okay, so we people, we cybersecurity experts, we penetration testers, we called as cybersecurity experts mainly, and we knows what errors looks like, and we have to find the solutions for that. So the main part is, see, if you want to find a error, we will research a lot of things on that. Like as I mentioned, one of the vulnerability is present on that. Just think that we there is a vulnerability of XSS, and I want to exploit it further. Okay, by just making it to XSS into session hijacking or account takeover. I'll research on that. There are like lot of researching materials are there. So if you want tips or websites, mainly you have to research that. I cannot specify a particular website for troubleshooting the errors or anything. You have to find the solutions. See, I have faced a lot of issues, errors, all these things, problems to find. Made a lot of mistakes. Then I got some idea, so I found that solution, write down that solution. So it in future, if I need that solution, I will definitely use that solution to troubleshoot that. Okay, just make down that these solutions are tips or anything. Okay, to troubleshooting methods of that errors, you should note down that. Okay, you should have the research and all. If you just try it with Reddit, no, Reddit or Medium, it's not no need of that. Okay, you should have more results will be available. Okay, just check when you visit some websites. It could be some malicious website. Just go check the legitimate websites and all. Okay, and yeah, next question: where to learn WASP top 10? So see, if you want to start your career in a cybersecurity, I hope you, if you join our training program, it will be training plus internship program. Not only, it's not only training, okay? We are not just an institute, just give a training for you and that's it. We provide the internship as well, because like you will able to get the idea to work on the client project and how the work will be, and what will be the work and all. Okay, so want to learn WASP pattern, if you research on that, you will get some results. So if I type WASP top 10, you will get some results. You can just read the blogs, you can check the videos. And if you need a clear cut of what you have to do, you have to just take down, just if you join with our course, I hope will clearly guide you to be a good cybersecurity expert and all. Okay, just if you research on that, you will get the top 10, you can read that, and there will be not much information, you'll get just idea. But if you need a clear path to guide you, as we have the mentors will guide you to a clear way, which will help you to, and they are available, like if you face any issues and all. So yeah, that's what our program is designed. Okay, and what skills are most important for successful pen tester? So for be a successful pen tester, it will be not a successful pen tester, because there are like a lot of things to learn to find a vulnerability. There are not just 10 to 20 vulnerabilities or 30 vulnerabilities. There is like different types of vulnerabilities. Okay, so you have to think and see, you learn some of the vulnerabilities, and you have to add the logic, and you have to change the bugs and all, so which will be helpful for you guys. Okay, which will be helpful for you guys to move forward, and you can be a more successful pen tester. And you just not only in web application, you should also move to API pen testing, mobile pen testing, and cloud pen testing, and other thing, other network VAPT as well. Okay, network pen testing process and all. Okay, so that types of the program, that types of information will which is available in our cybersecurity internship plus training program as well. Okay, the course will be live or recorded once. So if you go ahead with this, the course will be live, and you'll have some live doubt clearing sessions. Not only it will be live plus recorded. Okay, because some of the concepts, okay, we have made it as recording, because every time people will be not available, and we'll provide some recordings, and you will have the access for your recording lifetime if you enroll for internship and all. Okay, internship plus training. And the record you'll for the recording you'll have the doubt clearing sessions, and and also for some specialization part you will have our live sessions with the mentor, and you will be guided with the clear cut of knowledge regarding the penetration testing of a web, any of the uh, place, like it would be in a web API, mobile and all. Then we have, is there any guarantee that we'll get the job after completing your course, even a small one? See, if I want to guarantee that, see, you should learn regarding the concepts of cybersecurity. See, if I want to guarantee that if our course will get you the job, you should also put your effort on that. Okay, and your effort will match our references. Like, because some of the clients or some of the people they offers they need some of the candidates. Okay, we will provide provide your information to them, and you have to crack that interview. Okay, you have to crack, because we'll also provide the mock interview as well, so which will help you for that. Okay, to crack that interview. And so it's on your skill. So if see, not guarantee in the sense, we can give you the course, we will guide you. Okay, you have to go to this path, you have to work on this. Okay, then you have to move on further. Okay, I will just show you the how to drive the car, then you can make it to drift, or you can like all the things you can learn that. Okay, other things. Okay, how fast you can go in the highway, all these things. Yeah, that is the way. And see, job, it's not only getting the job, it's not that. Job, it's on your skill and capability, and you should have that knowledge to crack. Not just cracking an interview. It's not that easy. And not. I'm just not saying that it's not that easy. It's about the skill. They will check your ability of finding the vulnerabilities in the applications. Okay, they will give the real-time targets to test on. If you pass in that also, they can hire you. Okay, they will check your resume. If they check your LinkedIn also, will they will also, okay, this candidate is very good, we can hire them directly by checking your LinkedIn. Okay, we'll also help you guys to maintain your LinkedIn accounts, because not in the sense we'll manage your account. We will provide you some guidance or what all things you can share in your LinkedIn, which will be helpful to get land a job for you. Okay, so yeah, that's about that. And we'll see what about network VAPT. This webinar is only about web application pen testing. So if you guys need about a network pen testing, a network VAPT webinar, will be able to continue. I hope Saurabh will be able to schedule that if you need. Okay, regarding that, we'll discuss, and we'll be sharing the contents regarding the webinar and all. Okay, what webinar will be taken for the next, what will be the next webinar and all. Okay, and this is just web application, because the people will start from a basic about web application. They know about web application, and they don't know how to find the vulnerabilities in that. Okay, that's what I just mentioned with the some basic idea how to be in a like that is the process of a pen tester, what we are doing when we get a client projects and all. Will we get a certificate after completing internship training program? Definitely, you will get the certificate, and after like completing this internship training program, the certificate, in the sense you should be active, you should also work on the client targets based on your performance. That's what we need. We directly don't prefer like you join the course, we'll directly provide the certificates. It doesn't work like that, because see, when we give you a certificate, it is valued. Okay, it is valued for you guys, because that certificates, when someone sees your certificate, it's from this company, okay, they will check to your background, and we have to provide a clear details, your performance. That's why we are giving a clear cut of clear certificate for you. Okay, if you're not active and you just live in middle and all these things, it's a loss for you guys. Okay, when you start a career in cybersecurity, you just have to focus what you want to be, just make it as a passion. Then is network VAPT a good career for a fresher to start? Yeah, if you want to be a, you should have the knowledge about tech, network layers, all these concepts about network. Okay, then if you are good at that, I hope it could be a good start for a career. And yeah, we have that course in our cyber in this training plus internship program. You can join our course. You can just register on the link which was mentioned, and in our what do you say, in our, yeah, in the PowerPoint. If you need, I'll just show you the QR code. If you want, you can take a picture, and you can scan this QR code. Okay, I'll just show it for 10 seconds. Sorry guys, I think my camera was off. Yeah, fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead with the next question. That is, yeah, can someone start their career in network BAPT without learning web pen testing? Yeah, if you have a knowledge about network, you can go ahead with that. You can start your career in network BAPT. Most of all, network BAPT is also good suggestion for to start your career. Okay, and also you can move for other pen testing. Like you should also learn. You'll get to idea about IoT testing, infrastructure testing. There are like a lot of set of ideas. Like you can move ahead with the next step if you go with the single path of network BAPT. Then yeah, in which cybersecurity, which domain has more demand? So demand in the sense, it's mainly every field has their own demand, and I cannot prefer like this domain is has much demand. See, demand and supply doesn't work in every aspect. Okay, sometimes it will work, sometimes doesn't. Okay, and see, so if you want to, if you just think that okay, this is in demand, I will learn this, and at that time when you end up learning all these concepts, and the demand will be changing for web to network, so what you will be doing? So you have learned web, but the demand has been less. Okay, just focus on your goals. Okay, focus on your like career, what you want to be. Yeah, so you just yeah, you just learn the skill you want to learn, and you learn, practice it, understand more, then make you capable of finding or finding that vulnerability, which will get to know that organizations, when they hire you, they are able to mention that okay, this is the right candidate for us to get like for our company. Okay, can I be working on live projects in network VAPT for gaining skills? Be working on live projects in network. Yeah, you can also work on network BAPT. So some of the first you should go ahead with the lab testing and all, because see, if you are working on labs, it will be easy for you to okay, this is some of the vulnerabilities can be found. Then later after getting the more knowledge on network, so you'll be able to get on working on live projects for testing, and it will be easier for you to oh, what are vulnerabilities are available in the network, so how we can find it, how we can exploit it further, and you can make a report. The procedure will be same for all the VAPT part. Okay, as a penetration pen tester, the process will be same thing. Okay, and something the methodology will be different for network, web, API, and all these things, and the vulnerability is also different. So can we get into cyber sec without having proper coding knowledge? Definitely, you will can easily get into cybersecurity, because most of all people they some people of doesn't have a clear cut of coding knowledge. They know this is web application, these are applications. Okay, we don't like prefer like you should have a full knowledge regarding coding and all the programs and all. You should have some basic idea. So how coding works and what all the languages are there for a web if you want to build a web application, and some of the frameworks. Okay, just an idea regarding Java, Python and all. You should know that. Okay, and that will help you to yeah, get into cybersecurity, and then you can easily start your career. So as if you want to ask me, I am not too good at the coding. Okay, uh, I clearly don't have an idea about what I can be and about the coding part, but I can crack that code because I'm a security researcher. Okay, so when the developers build a search bar, they can build a search bar, but I can crack that because of the vulnerability that is present in that function. Okay, that is my skill. Okay, they know to build the search bar, but I know to crack that search bar. That is the concept I have. Okay, and is network VAPT demanding? So as I told, the demanding process, it's not in my hand. It's on the skill. Okay. So there are organizations, they are looking for cybersecurity experts. Don't go for the particular domain in demand. Okay. So learn the concepts. That's why we in our cyberfusion internship plus training program, we have a good coverage of all the courses. Okay. You can choose your own. Okay. And it will be explained by our course advisor, all these things. And in BE final year student thinking to join cybersecurity plus internship course, can I do course online and internship online? Yeah, you can do that. You can make it as a hybrid mode. Okay, you can just discuss with our course advisor if you are able to, if you want to do this training plus internship program. You can just register on that form. Okay, and which is easier for you guys, like you will be able to get the idea. So what you can do, okay, it's if you enroll for if you register now, or if you enroll for this course now, it will be very helpful for you guys. Okay, you will get a clear way what your path will be. That make that as a passion. Okay, because when before I don't know what to do in my life, and when I joined the CyberSapiens and I got the idea about cybersecurity. It was very entertaining, and I started it as my passion for my work. Okay, it was very good for me. And can I become a professional in network VAPT after learning in your company? Definitely, you will have the clear knowledge about network VAPT, and we have the professionals who will guide you for to learn all these concepts. Yeah, interview preparations will be also handled. As I mentioned, the mock interviews will be also will be provided for with you guys. Okay, but the thing is, you have to crack the interview. We will not go for the interview and all. You should have the clear cut like what you're going to answer for the interviewer. Okay, and we'll help you on that. And then it's your skills what you will be. Okay, can I be trained practically in your company? So that's what I say. We don't provide a clear way, like a simple old labs or all these, what do you say, the old sub training modules, materials, and all. We provide, if you provide labs, some labs, if you are good at that, we'll provide the actual client targets. You have to work practically on that. You will get the certificates regarding that. If client is some providing some bounties, you will be provided with that. You It will be explained. Just register. That's why I'm saying, just you will get an idea what we are. Okay, then I have all theory knowledge but not much familiar with practicals. Okay, see, theory part everyone knows. See, if we learn go with the practical part, it is very whatever. Yeah. So theory part you can learn it, okay, and it will be uh, just theory. About understanding the theory part is just you'll get the idea. The practical part you will get the view of that. Okay, so listening to audio and watching the video, like regarding where it's, if it's in your eyes, if it's shown to your eyes, you'll get the idea what colors, what these things, and it will be a clear picture for you. Okay, so practicals should be needed for you guys, and both the things are needed. And if you have a clear cut of practical knowledge, it's a good thing. And you should also should have like, yeah, the knowledge about the vulnerabilities. Will this program covers all five stages you mentioned? Yeah, we'll provide the clear cut about five stages that I mentioned in this step. Okay, right, regarding from scoping questionnaire. I just shown the a day in the life of a web pen tester who is working in a corporate world. That is a process. Okay, so we'll guide you on that way. We are building you guys for, like, if you join enroll our security internship, the training internship plus training program. Why we are doing this? Because we are preparing you guys for the next upcoming cybersecurity researcher. Okay, so wherever you go, you can we will be named as the future cybersecurity experts. Okay, so everything will be provided. Are you covering IT audit options in curriculum, and what is the training fee? So you can ask the training and other about the courses. You can ask with our course advisor. You can just register on the form. Okay, can we show cybersecurity internship certificate for uh, can we show cybersecurity internship certificate for college last time internship? Okay, I got that. So you can show that internship if you need some like letter for colleges. Okay, most of all, so many students have done this internship for their project purpose. So not only their project purpose, if you start here for a project purpose, it can also land up you to for the job. Okay, as a career and all. Okay, not only just simple as for you if you want to do the project and we complete the project and you can leave it. So if this program is designed to make you a cybersecurity expert, if you just do for the project, then you can move on with the next level of cybersecurity, which you will be able to get the job directly because we provide the 6 month experience for you guys. Okay, so yeah, I hope that's about the question Q&A. Any? I think there are no Q&As. So
Yes, Ramesh. So I think all the feedbacks are over.
yeah, fine.
All the questions, yeah. So guys, I hope you liked the webinar. Okay. So we have this one last thing. Okay. If you have like really liked this webinar, so we would request you to like fill a webinar feedback form. Okay. Just a quick form. It will just take 10 seconds of your time, and yeah, it will help us to get understand like what all improvements we need to make in the upcoming webinar and what you liked about this webinar, because see, we are doing a lot of effort to bring you in bringing you these pre webinars. Okay, and with so much information, advanced information that you won't get anywhere for free. Okay, so we would request you guys to fill up this feedback form, and yeah, I'm sharing that in the in our comment section. Okay, in the chat section, sorry. Yeah, so you guys can fill it, and yeah.
Okay, guys, just give your honest feedback about the webinar. I appreciate your all of the honest feedbacks, and also if you are like interested what about cybersecurity, just register on the form which was mentioned in the chat as well. Also, if you need, you can just go ahead with the QR code. You can scan that as well. Okay, so yeah, that's about, I think. Thank you, guys. Saurabh.
Yeah, so we can wrap this up. Thanks a lot, guys, for being in the webinar for so long. Okay, it is like more than 1.5 hours. So thanks, everyone, and thank you, Ramesh, for being able to take this webinar. Okay,
Yeah, welcome,
and
Saurabh. Welcome.
yeah,
It's my honor
I hope.
to show my skills for people who want to start their career in cybersecurity.
Yes, yes. And I'm assured like everybody felt that vibe coming from you, like that, like you are literally trying to help them with providing proper knowledge. So that's good. Okay. And guys, most definitely, if you have not yet registered for our training program, do that. 5,000 discount is only valid till today. Okay. If you don't register, you will not be able to get that 5,000 extra discount. Yes, you can get that 20,000 discount, but not that 5,000 additional discount. Okay, but keep a note of it. It's not a flat discount. You can get up to 5,000 discount. So don't mention the course advisors like, hey, we were told that we will get 5,000, but it is up to 5,000 discount. So point to be noted. Then this offer is valid only till till 30th of September. So from today till next 10 days, you can register for the training. Okay, from this particular form. This form I'll be sharing in the WhatsApp group, so you can directly fill that from there itself. So yeah. Uh, Thanks, guys. Thanks for being in the webinar. Thank you, Rameez. We'll see you in the next webinar. And for the next
Yeah.
webinar, guys, we are planning for some more amazing and advanced webinar. As Rameez mentioned, like we are planning webinars on network VAPT, SOC. So stay tuned. We have a lot of advanced and exciting things coming up for you guys. See you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye. And also, please share you with your friends and all these things regarding webinar. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. We'll wrap up. Have a good night.
Thank you.